Hello and welcome back. My name is Jack B, and as always, thank you for viewing my video. I was thinking about the sustainability of America and our way of life. Society and culture will change over the years, but the core essences ought to remain the same. I have not heard an outcry in the news outlets or social media about the future of America, except the existential nonsense used for yellow journalism. Nothing of substance. Of course, conversations are all superficial now, one person talking over another, and neither are connecting on a continuity of concept. Not to sound redundant, but today there's a lot of rhetoric from both parties about the other party being an existential threat to America. The reality is that they are both threats to America. No one is having serious conversations about what is required to sustain an all-around healthy and safe America in the future. I will take a short trip down the rabbit hole now. There appears to be an unwritten and unspoken corporate business model. Many people, as well as corporate leaders themselves, may not know or acknowledge its existence, but the model is based upon actual activities and events. In the beginning, there was the consumer and corporate profit. In its simplest form, it starts with the consumer needing and wanting products, and corporations seeing this market provide the products that consumers are seeking. Everyone is happy, and corporations enjoy their profits. But corporations are like the Western-style gin. They give you what you wish for, but there is always collateral damage. Every aspect of providing the product from concept to delivery creates pollution in the environment. Most of the pollution is extremely toxic to humans. Humans get sick and make use of medical services and take medications to get better. This is another area where corporations can make a profit. So corporations keep making products and pollution, and consumers keep buying the products and getting sick. Consumers then again make use of medical services and medicine, and the cycle continues. At some point, the consumer can no longer be healed, and they cross over to the other realm. Their relatives make use of the funeral industry. This is another area where corporations can make a profit. These cycles keep going on over and over as long as humans can survive. The cynic might say, why have a pollution-free environment? Well, it's because we do not need the pain, suffering, and death provided by pollution. There have been attempts to come up with some plans to protect the environment, but they seem to be centered around a single topic, global warming. Americans get pigeonholed on the singular topic concept by politicians, activists, the news media, and social media. Those people that are more concerned about themselves, making money, getting high ratings, or the most clicks than our health, safety, and future. The last substantial sustainability plan was an executive order number 14057, signed by Biden on December 8, 2021. I am not saying I agree with it 100%, but it appeared to have some thought put into it and some goals and milestones built in, but it may not have been doable. Biden's Executive Order 14057 was revoked by Trump's Executive Order 14148 on January 20, 2025. There have been other attempts to develop agreed-upon goals for improving the Earth's environment. These attempts were on the international front. In 2015, all UN members agreed to 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. I won't list them here, but they are more directed at world sustainability than just the US. As of March 2025, Trump and the US has officially rejected and denounced the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. So what is Trump's plan? The Trump administration is focusing on a sustainability approach that centers on energy dominance and deregulation. It aims to balance environmental stewardship with economic growth. This includes using clean coal for grid reliability, expanding voluntary conservation and hunting access, as well as launching pilot programs for regenerative agriculture. When they say energy dominance, they are forcing us into the singular concept model for America's all-around sustainability. It's ludicrous to think one minor activity can help our environment. The four pillars of the Trump administration are focused upon. Number 1, energy and industry, energy dominance. The administration is rolling back climate regulations, including the endangerment finding that underpins federal climate rules to reduce costs. Number 2, infrastructure, a focus on strengthening the power grid, specifically by utilizing clean coal technologies. Clean coal is another oxymoron taken from the Trumpedia dictionary. Clean coal refers to a set of technologies designed to reduce harmful environmental emissions, such as sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and carbon dioxide. All these pollutants are generated by burning coal for electricity. While the technologies aim to reduce pollutants via methods like scrubbing and carbon capture, it remains controversial. It is often criticized as a greenwashing term because it is expensive and still results in higher emissions than renewable sources, and corporations are not likely to voluntarily use them. Number 3, land and agriculture. The USDA is promoting regenerative agriculture to enhance soil health and water quality. This is more double talk. Number 4, conservation. This approach emphasizes conservation abundance and increasing access to public lands for recreation. They are really trying to confuse people with nonsensical talk. All the items mentioned will certainly increase pollution, increase our health risks, and make billionaires richer. Another cycle of profit. The administration is moving away from restrictive emissions policies, and it claims instead to foster development while maintaining environmental standards through voluntary industry-friendly measures. Dig baby dig, burn baby burn, and drill baby drill do not sound like ecologically sound concepts. Of course, Trump is not speaking to the American people, he is speaking to his Billionaire Club buddies. This really sounds like putting the fox in charge of the henhouse. It allows corporations to increase profits at America's health expense. There is no accountability. Democrats and Republicans are politicians. They are all the same. They don't represent the American citizen. They just represent the billionaires and oligarchs. In summary, it is my understanding that all the plans for a pollution-free environment have been removed, and currently we do not have any plans in place to ensure prevention of pollution today and a clean environment for tomorrow. We need to stop polluting our environment. At a high level, the following would have to occur. These items only stop further pollution. They don't clean up the existing pollution from the environment. Use pollution-free electricity, zero-emission vehicles, zero-emissions buildings, and ensure zero pollution for 1. Mining, 2. Production, 3. Manufacturing, 4. Farming, 5. All consumer products, 6. All consumer waste, 7. All government activities, 8. All corporate and company activities. There seems to be 9 basic areas to focus upon to be able to live in a sustainable America of the future. All the areas have subcategories for implementation. Plans need to be established and timelines with milestones created to track progress. 1. Adequate birth rate. 2. Healthy food for all. 3. Proper housing. 4. Adequate health care. 5. Renewable, sustainable, pollution-free vehicle fuel. 6. Renewable, sustainable, pollution-free generation of electricity. 7. Net zero pollution in air, soil, and water. 8. Safe home, work, leisure environment. 9. Safety from external threats. I guess all our elected leaders are busy elsewhere creating smoke and using mirrors. Well, these are my thoughts for today. And again, whether you agree or disagree, please verify the information presented. Thank you. And until next time, take care and be safe.
Ah, me na do it.
Ooh.